on the couch. We're doing another weekly vlog, reading vlog by the way. Obviously as you can tell by the title. I had this idea last night. I was like, oh, what can I film? What type of reading vlog could I do? And I remembered a while ago now, I believe bestie Sara, she did a video where she reads the same amount of pages as the amount of times she's picked up her phone. And so I thought I would do that too. This week, I picked up my phone 87 times last week. So we're going to be reading 87 pages of Twisted Hate by Ana Juan. I have not finished it. I'm like 25% through. It's a bit of a slow burn I'm getting. There's a history. There's a mystery history. So I'm going to calculate how many pages I have to read from whatever page I'm on, and then I'll add. So I'll do that. Let me do that. I have to get to page 202. However, the chapter finishes at 204, so I'm going to finish on chapter whatever. I bookmarked it on my Kindle so I can see it pop up when I need to stop, so I know I need to stop. But at the moment I'm 24% through Twisted Hate. I don't mind the banter, the enemies to lovers. I don't mind it. I definitely enjoy it a lot more than the first book. I've gathered that by now. But not a lot's happened. They've just gone to a ski lodge. That's basically it. So let's change the battery and start reading. If I look like I'm being in a very awkward position, it's because I have a kitty cat on my lap. He wants cuddles. And I was doing my puzzle before while listening to an audiobook. He likes to give cuddles while doing puzzle, but it's just not possible. But I finished. I read 87 pages. Oh my god! So I counted those pages because I also do have the book. I'm listening to the audiobook Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I believe it's like a murder mystery, but I'm getting red flags. This dude who is like, at least he's over 10 years older than her, which I'm like, that's fine, age gap, okay, cool. But she's 17. She's 17 when they met. And then she woke up, this is like within the first page, she wakes up in a puddle of beet juice soaked into the carpet, but I reckon it's blood. Oh no, yeah, he's now dead and the police are at the door and all signs pointed to Enchanted. This is Enchanted. And okay, so we go back and forth between now and then when they met and stuff, and a lot of the stuff from then is red flagging me. I don't like it. And then with Twisted Hate, I was getting a bit bored, mainly because our two main characters had sex. They had sex. Cool for them. Which, I don't mind sex scenes in books. Like, I'm fine. It's okay. It's cool. Whatever. I don't do dark romance. And everything in this book isn't dark romance except for when it comes to sex scenes. And I just... no thank you. So I skipped that. I literally, chapter 18, when they started, like, they were just making out stuff, I'm like, okay. And then they started to, and he was just being rough, and I was like, no, not feeling it, no thank you. So I skipped it. So yeah, that's where we're up to at the moment. I am 22% through Grown and 32% through Twisted Hate. And I think I might DNF Grown at some point, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. But if the dude is giving me red flags, just no. Different location, kind of. Different angle. I'm currently doing a puzzle, so I'm on the ground. But I thought I should probably figure out how many pages I need to read today. So last week I picked up my phone a total of 172 times. It's quite a lot compared to yesterday where we only picked it up 87 times. So I have to read 172 pages today. Okay, that's fine. I'll just put an audiobook on while I'm doing my puzzle instead of watching YouTube. So yesterday I continued listening to the audiobook for Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson, and I'm DNFing it. I got like 30% through, and I'm hating the age gap. She's 17. She's 17 and he is flirting with her. He is like, when I finished where I left it, basically he was saying, oh, have you ever been in a relationship? Have you ever kissed someone? Have you ever done the deed? Like, have you ever had sex? And it's like, you're almost 30. She's 17. 17. I can't. So I'm DNFing it. I can't. No, it's pissing me off. It's annoying the frick out of me. So bye bye. I'm sure it's a great book. Not for me. Twisted Hate, however, I'm on 33% through, which, like, just over 150 pages into the book. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. It's more of a book that I'm just like reading of a nighttime, because of a nighttime I'm in a more of a reading mood than I am during the day. It's very weird. Like around dinner times when I start reading more. So I'll probably read that again sometime tonight. The next audiobook that I will be starting is Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bublitz. I'm gonna start this book as I've had it on my TBR for a while now. I physically own it, and there's like 70 copies of the audiobook through my library through Libby app, so I'm just gonna start it on Libby, see if I enjoy it. It's about this chick who arrives in New York City for her 18th birthday with some money and a camera, who's looking for a fresh start. However, she's now a murder victim, which sounds really good. So I'm gonna start this one through Libby and we shall see. We've got 187 pages. No, 172 pages to read. Let's get reading, shall we?
Wave Sound presents an unabridged recording of Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bublitz. Narrated by Penelope Rawlins.
The desire to go home. That is a desire.
So last night I had 60 pages left still to do from yesterday, which I didn't end up doing, which sucks, I know, but what can you do? I was tired, so I was listening to I was listening to Before You Knew My Name last night while just laying in bed because I was like tired. I could feel myself getting sleepy. So today's page count for today is 141. I have so far read, what, 45 pages. And that was just by driving around, doing errands that I had to do and listening to the audiobook. I'm probably going to continue listening to it while I cook dinner maybe, or maybe put it on YouTube. So we've got about, what, 118, 45. Got 73 pages left to go. It's not too bad. This book is 2 POVs technically. It is to do with the dead girl. It says this on the back. The dead girl Alice, her story. And then she's also telling this Australian, what's her name? Ruby's story as well, while they're both in New York. It's weird. I have a feeling Ruby's the one who finds Alice's body, possibly. I'm quite enjoying it. It's very different, that's for sure. I'm about almost halfway. I'm gonna do a little book haul because I got some books today. I got 4 new books today while I was at op shopping at Savers, as I needed to get some new pants for when I'm on set tomorrow, because my character needs to have certain pants, and I'm trying to get the pants that they had last time. The pants that I got, let me get them, unrelated, but like some Sara pants for like 15 bucks. They got some rips on the knees, and then at the bottom they open up a little bit and they're so cute. I actually love them. They're so nice. But they're to replace a pair of pants that I have that are my, like, at the end of the week when I've got like no pairs of jeans that I want to wear, and so I wear these certain pairs. So I'm gonna get rid of them and swap them for these ones, because these ones are just, I love them. And like as soon as I put them on, saw myself in the mirror, I'm like, yes, sold. And they were the first pair I tried on. Back to the book haul. We did a little shopping. 3 of these books looked brand spanking new. This book recently just came out. I found Nothing Like the Movies by Lynn Painter at an op shop, and it came out like a few weeks ago, and I've read the first one, haven't read this one, so I got it because I enjoyed the first one. I think I rated it 5 stars or almost 5 stars. And then I found The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez. I've read one other book by her, which was the short story, like an Amazon original. I'll put a cover of it up on the screen, but like, I loved her writing. I loved it so much. So I thought, let's give The Friend Zone a go. And then one of my favorite authors, I saw Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher up there as well. And we all know how much I love the Dirty Air series. I haven't read any more of her series, but I have basically the first 2 in both of them. So I have the first 2 in the Billionaire, Dreamland Billionaire series, and now the first 2 in the Love Redesigned series, or the Lakefront Billionaire series. So that's exciting. We will get to it. And then the last book I found, let me just put these back, that I found at an op shop was hardcover of A Court of Mist and Fury. Have I read this series? No, but it's a hardcover. It is the cover that you can't get anymore. Like, I believe it's out of print, so you cannot get it anywhere, and it looks in really good condition. Like, the pages are maybe a little bit brown on the edges, but other than that, she looks perfectly good, perfectly new, like new. So I got it. And then if I don't like this series when I get to it, I can easily give it away, sell it, give it to a friend as a gift, something like that. But yeah, that was all I got. That's all I have raw. That's my little book haul, which is very exciting. I also started a new puzzle today, which I started it because the one I was doing, I tend to pick puzzles where it's always darker pieces and it's not colourful, it's not fun. So I started this new puzzle. She's got flowers on the bottom, and it's like a shoe repair shop, a bakery, a toys and bookstore, something to do with boats, and a flower shop. It's very colourful. So I went, you know what, let's start it. And that's all I have done within 2 hours. I'm very happy and proud with.
Story. The victim is a young white woman. Where the line gets drawn between the right kind of victim and the wrong kind.
Yesterday, I read well and truly over the 141 pages I had to read. Yeah, 141 was what I was meant to read yesterday. I read over that. I read an extra like 30 pages. Pretty happy with myself. We are up to page 248 of Before You Knew My Name. I know, I'm curious as to know who killed Alice. I'm curious. I'm trying to figure it out. I think I know who it is, but I really hope it's not. I don't think it is. I think it's someone we just don't know. But today is Thursday. We have to read a total of 150 pages, which is a lot. It doesn't help that I will be on set today for 4 hours this afternoon. So that's gonna be fun. I'll try and read when I can. I'll definitely listen to the audiobook in the car for sure. I apologize for the banging noises. My window's open, my blinds down because the sun's setting and it's hot. It's been a few days since I filmed, like 2 days. And I ended up finishing Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bablit. I think I rated it 3.25. I didn't expect to relate to a little bit that happened in this, like the way certain characters were feeling. It was weird, but I enjoyed it nonetheless, you know. For today's reading, what do I have to read? How many pages? 98. That's not a lot at all. I decided to start listening to the audiobook of The Last Love Note by Emma Gray. And I started it 61 pages into The Last Love Note by Emma Gray. So far from what I've gathered, it's currently, I'm guessing, different timelines. At the start, it says the present, and then I just started chapter 6 where it says 4 years ago. Follows Kate. She just lost her husband in where it says present 6 months ago. He died from something. I don't know if it's cancer or what, because I don't know how he died. However, there was post-it notes all throughout their house with like what things are. So something to do with his memory happened. 38 more pages to go. So I'll probably finish it while listening to my audiobook. But right now I'm just gonna chill, relax. I just woke up from a nap. Don't ask me, my sleep schedule's being a bit stuffed. Hi guys, I'm going to end this video here as it's Monday. it's a new week. But I want to do a wrap up of the book that we did read for this week. I will admit, Friday and Saturday I read like nothing because I worked and then I was just tired and I couldn't be bothered. And you know when you're in those moods where you just can't be bothered reading? That was me. But we did end up starting and finishing Before You Knew My Name by Jacqueline Bublitz. This book is basically the point of view of a ghost of, what's her name? Alice Lee. She was murdered and we're just following her and another woman, Ruby, right? Yeah, Ruby, named Ruby Jones. I wasn't expecting this book to hit close to home, like a lot of the quotes and stuff that Alice is talking about towards the end, especially of the book. This book, sorry, Midnight sees someone. There's someone walking by and she's watching. Don't be a creep, Midnight. Stop staring. With this book, I guess to me, it's a bit of an insight to what it's like being a woman in the world, and like when it's dark at night and you're alone and you're walking home, and how you're on the phone to someone you know because you know you just want to get home safe and you want someone to kind of witness if anything happens, and how you share your location with your friends while you're out alone when you are walking in the dark and you know you're on the phone to someone or there's like someone nearby and following you. That's basically what it's like. Yeah, that's what hit me. I think I'm rating it 3.25. It was good, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it. It's just it wasn't a 5-star. It was not a 5-star. I didn't get those 5-star feelings from the start and definitely not at the end. So 3.25. And then once we finished that, we started The Last Love Note by Emma Gray, which I believe is a debut novel of hers. It's set in Australia somewhere, in like Canberra I think, or near there. I'm not 100% sure. But that's where it is. Basically we're following this woman, mum, who is dealing with the loss of her husband and trying to raise, in the present she's trying to raise a 5-year-old. But when her husband passed away, I think he was like, her son was 2 or 3, or 1 or 2. I'm only like 100 pages in. I'm not that far in, clearly. But it's a really good book. I actually am enjoying this so far. There's 2 timelines. Is it 2 or is it like 3? Because I know you got the present 4 years ago and that's all I've gotten up to so far. I'm loving it so far. We'll see where I get up to towards the end. But yeah, that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.